Tennessee might be out of the playoff discussion, but I think the next three games are hugely important for this football team. I'll tell you why just ahead. Hey, Lucas Panzica here from 104.5 The Zone and A to Z Sports. So you might be checking out of the college football playoff this season as we have yet to reach mid-November. Because Tennessee has 3 losses and they are essentially out of the hunt, yes, we are in an era of college football where sometimes it gets to be playoff or bust. And if you want to have that thought process as a fan, then that's completely your prerogative. But what can't happen is Josh Heupel in this Tennessee locker room have that thought process. Because if Tennessee comes out over the next few weeks and shows that it is just not up to the challenge, that it doesn't want to show up every Saturday because it's out of the college football playoff, then that's something that would be very indicative of the culture that Josh Heupel has built at Tennessee. Fans can afford to have a playoff or bust mentality. College football programs cannot. So these next few weeks are going to be very telling about Josh Heupel's culture as Tennessee has to take care of business against New Mexico State, gets a chance to go in Gainesville, something they haven't done since 2003, and has an opportunity to ruin Vanderbilt's playoff hopes in that regular season finale. Tennessee is sitting here with 3 losses. If the Vols finish the season at 9-3 in a quality win against Vanderbilt, think about the difference in momentum going into 2026 versus if the Vols drop one or both of those Florida and Vanderbilt games and go into the offseason at 8-4, maybe even 7-5. The discussion is completely different. It can affect the transfer portal. It can affect what happens in recruiting, and it can be very telling about the culture in that building. So if you're a Vols fan, you might have that feeling of we're not making the playoff. It doesn't matter. Why bother for the next few weeks? But make no mistake, the next month for Tennessee football is far more important for the future, the momentum of the program moving forward than you might be giving it credit for. We will see what happens and what kind of team, what kind of response Tennessee gives after the disappointment of losing an Oklahoma game where you felt like you had every opportunity to win and having to stew in it in the following bye week. I'm looking forward to seeing just how the veterans on this team pick up some of the young players down the stretch for the last month of the season. You have rivalry games to play for. You have a better bowl game to play for. The next few weeks are going to be very telling about Josh Heupel and how his culture is being communicated to players in that locker room, because that is something that not only has a lasting effect on your record for the 2025 season, but also has a lasting effect on the program heading into the offseason, on the taste that's left in the mouths of players and recruits considering to come play for Tennessee football. So if you're a Vols fan and you want to check out at this point, that's completely up to you. But I'd advise you against that because of the importance of the next few weeks for Tennessee football.